Family, what it do? It's your girl Toot and I am back, Jack. Shout out to the squad. Drip said I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now listen, if you've been here for a minute, you know that we're going through some of the preliminary hearing that we missed reacting to, okay? We reacted to some people that I don't even know why they came. You know what I mean? But whatever. You did. Now we're about to get into the detective who uncovered key clues in the Isaiah Harris case. I can't believe I didn't get into this, but it's some that we missed. Now, whatever we don't get into today, we will get into tomorrow. I'm on my Twitch Monday through Friday from 2 to 6. A lot of times people on YouTube don't think that I'm here, but I'm here. I'm just there. So please get the link and follow both places so you won't miss any reactions. All right, we're about to get right in here. We're about to get right into it. Let me put myself up on here. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody that care. Shout out to everybody who came out to the Black Diamonds video shoot. It was appreciated. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful as fuck to see people who are not related by blood. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad to say this, but everybody who was out there at that video shoot, we was all connected by trauma. But it's all in the same. We're community, and this happens to everybody. There's somebody in everybody's household who can identify with these people. So let's make sure that we just, man, we staying productive and we're staying active when it comes down to this, all right? For real, for real. Naziah, Janiyah, all of these babies, man, we're going to fight to death to make sure your name is never silenced. I don't give a fuck what's going on. And that's just all we doing it. On period. Big blood. Feel me? Let's get into it. Put the mic to your mouth.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Could you please state your name for the record?
Detective Jason Mays.
And how are you employed?
With the City of Detroit Police Department.
And how long have you been employed as, in the city of Detroit?
A little over 21 years.
Is there a specific unit that you're assigned to?
Homicide.
And I'm going to take you back to February 15th of 2024. Were you working that day?
I was.
Okay. When you working alone or with a partner?
With a partner.
And who's your partner?
Detective Lisa Johnson.
And what is it that you were assigned to do that day?
I was tasked with interviewing the individual.
Okay. And do you remember the name of the individual that you were supposed to interview?
Yes.
Who was that?
Jarvis Butts.
And do you see the person that you interviewed in the courtroom today?
I do.
And can you point to them and tell me the color of the clothing that they're wearing?
The gentleman sitting behind the fence with the green shirt on.
And can you tell me why you didn't sock him? The fuck? Just get one. I mean...
The mask.
Your Honor, would the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant in this case?
So reflected.
Thank you, Judge. And where did this interview take place?
Detroit Police Department headquarters.
And who was all there in the interview?
Myself, Detective Johnson, and the defendant.
Okay. And how was it that Mr. Butts was there?
He was brought there by officers, I believe.
Sunflower Woody, thank you for the gifted, boo.
Was Mr. Butts in custody for your purposes at that time?
No.
Was he in custody for other purposes at that time?
I believe so, ma'am, yes.
Okay. Did you ask Mr. Butts if he would talk to you?
I did.
All right. Did you offer him any food or drink, anything like that?
No.
For the fuck what? This nigga wouldn't even buy Naziah pads. Snacks at the store. What the fuck we feeding him for? Y'all folks got priorities wrong. He ain't eating shit.
Okay. Did you ask if he knew or understood English?
I don't recall that, no.
Okay.
But by speaking with him, I knew he understood English.
Okay. Did you ask him like his education level, things like that?
Yes.
He in 4th grade.
Did you ask if he was under the influence of any narcotics or alcohol?
Yes.
Okay. And did you advise him of his rights at that time?
I did.
Okay. And did you use anything to assist in providing him with his constitutional rights?
Yes. A constitutional right form. I also recited it to him verbally.
Okay. And approach?
What's up, Cooney?
Most proposed exhibit 20. And explain what it is that you stand here.
Certificate of notification of constitutional rights.
And is that a fair and accurate copy of the constitutional rights that you provided Mr. Butts on February 15th of 2024?
Yes, ma'am.
And with the admission of People's Proposed Exhibit 20? No
Yeah.
objection.
It would be admitted as People's Exhibit 20.
Thank you, Judge. And on this sheet, did Mr. Butts reflect that he understood and acknowledged his rights at that time?
Yes.
And how is it that he did that?
By attaching his signature and dating
Okay. And who all signs this form?
it. Myself as a witness and also anyone that's in the room.
Inez, this actually, well, it's new to me. We reacted. I thought that we had reacted to everybody who testified in the preliminary hearing, and it was some people in my squad who seen that we didn't. So I was supposed to actually review this a while ago, and I didn't get a chance. So we're reviewing some of the things that I missed, or some of the testimony that we missed. And being that the trial is coming up, we're just looking at some things, you know what I'm saying, reviewing some things based off new findings and things like that. So I hope to answer y'all questions.
Did Mr. Butts exhibit anything to you as an experienced officer with 21 years that would make you believe that him talking to you wasn't voluntary?
No,
And did he agree to speak with you?
he did.
All right. About how long did you guys talk for, if you recall?
I would say the interview may have been a total of maybe a couple hours, 2 hours.
And were there any breaks in between that time?
Yes.
Okay. And was this interview recorded in any way?
Yes.
How was it recorded?
Audio and visual in the interview room.
Okay. And I showed you previously a video of the interview that took place. Do you remember me showing you that?
Yes.
Okay. And when I showed that to you, was that a fair and accurate depiction of the video interview that you took with Mr. Butts back on February 15th, 2024?
Yes.
Okay. And Your Honor, I move for the admission of People's Proposed Exhibit 21.
No objection. It would be admitted as
Y'all, I know this is totally off topic. But when y'all see Jarvis, right? Is it just me? Y'all don't want to just bite that nigga? Like it's almost like you want to do different shit. Like, bro, I know I shouldn't be this angry, and I pray, but I can't help it when I see certain faces. Is it just me? Because I need to know if I need to go get help. Straight up. But I ain't never in my life wanted to choke people like I wanted him in the net and Shannon. Oh, I want to choke him so bad. Oh, I do.
People's Exhibit 21.
Thank you, Judge. And may I publish? I just
Okay, so it ain't just me.
Thank
Thank you, God. I was thinking I had a problem.
But there are parts that I did want to play.
I'm finna have to want to do my blunt.
First,
Because I'm going to want to bite this nigga.
officer, detective, I'm sorry. Did Mr. Butts give you a phone number that he used?
Yes.
Okay, and do you recall what phone number it is that he gave you?
I would have to review my report, but I believe it's 313.
That's what it is, Precious?
Something else.
Okay, would reviewing your report refresh your memory?
He would.
Do you have your copy or?
Yeah, I have a copy.
Okay.
It's 313-585-8719.
Now I want to jump to 1 hour and 46 seconds. And 1 hour, 46 minutes and 56 seconds.
Oh, this nigga I just wanted, as soon as the light came on, I wanted just to bite him. I would have sat next to him if I was Detective Johnson. I would have stood right next to him. I would have been pinching the fuck out that nigga thighs. By the time he got up, y'all would have thought he had monkeypox fucking with me. Oh, I would have got him good. Toes be fucked up and all types of shit. He would have had no constitutional right with me.
1 hour,
None.
46 minutes and 38 seconds.
Then what are you dealing with, right? Okay. They know about each other. They know. You got them together. They know what's going on together, but they know about each other.
Let me move this on up, because we're going to have to, what the fuck?
So, reason I asked you that, I wouldn't ask you no questions I wouldn't have answers to, so I'm just trying to understand something. So, just right here is a brief synopsis of Zaza's interaction with you and the phone number that you had since 2018. And so right here on the day that I'm concerned with, just right here.
Be there for yeah, that was what she said that I was supposed to pick them up that day.
Mm-hmm.
But I never responded.
Yeah.
Well,
So then the next one, she responded.
you send a message.
Pardon, that you want to delete your number.
No, I don't know.
Before you explain, just look, forget the time, sit back together. And we in school, and then right here, she tells you to respond with okay. That's received.
I did receive.
So, and you said okay.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
So, like I said, those are the numbers they were sending.
And pausing at 1 hour, 48 minutes and 7 seconds. I want to go backwards in time.
Detroit, I'm going to need y'all to get some better mics. Y'all mics are quite disturbing. You can go to Best Buy right now, $49.99. I should be able to hear this nigga heartbeat. It's all muffled. The fuck?
Alright. To 1 hour, 13 minutes and 49 seconds.
So, okay, so yeah, that's what we saw. Okay, alright, so your original date was what was your original date today?
November 20th, the day before my birthday of last year.
That's when it happened?
Oh no, when the case happened?
No, when did you supposed to get sentenced? Because we got 2 days. We got January.
So I was supposed to get sentenced last year, the day before my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
We went to court, whatever the case may be, they adjourned it to January 9th.
That's the day we had.
Right, so I had a legal issue pending, and I asked to get it extended before I could take care of my legal issue.
Mm-hmm.
That was January the 25th.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, then they scheduled it for February 7th.
To go.
Yes.
Nigga, you asked to get it extended because you know that you knew it was about to hit the fan. You this nigga.
Okay. And I'm pausing at 1 minute, or 1 hour, 44 minutes and 44 seconds. And moving to.
Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all men in jail to get it together. You feel me? Like dead ass. I don't understand how somebody can go after a Tory Lanez before a Jarvis. You feel what I mean? Now listen, hey, whatever. Look, I don't condone violence, but in this case I do. He needs to be stumped every day in the yard. The niggas around here with fresh haircuts, y'all giving this nigga Slim Jims, y'all sharing snacks and shit with this nigga. You feel me? Probably all on TikTok. And I don't understand because see, some of y'all grown ass men, y'all need to know which one's the stump in the yard. Y'all ain't doing right.
1 hour, 15 minutes and 52 seconds.
Alright, so What's your relationship with on the day-to-day?
And call her Nazaya, no Zaza.
Interaction, just, yeah, like these relationship.
Yeah, we kind of need some in the house. So get her and my daughter from time to time.
Your daughter,
July,
how you spell it?
J.A. Hospital. And
Janaya,
Bus.
go ahead. How old is she?
16.
Like, 16? Okay.
No, 16. 10.
I thought you said, you spoke to her, 10, okay. Go
Cause
ahead.
I was about to say, bro, detective, I'm trying to like some of y'all, but y'all about to piss me off, and I don't even like why you got this friendly banter with this nigga. You should have your face should be still. You should look like you want to bite him. He ain't feeling no pressure from nobody in the city of Detroit.
I get them from time to time. I do cleanups.
Okay.
Sergeant Jones over there with a beat face with a maroon on, smiling and shit. I'm sorry, y'all.
Janaya, go ahead. How old is she?
16.
Like, 16? Okay.
No, 16. 10.
I thought you said, you spoke to her, 10, okay. Go ahead.
I get them from time to time. I do cleanups.
Okay.
Nah, I got the video all the way up.
I might look at my old job.
That's why I put the captions on.
Clean up my office and my bathroom stuff, like pretty much twice a month, give or take.
Okay. And where is Frank at?
Get sworn in. Did you pay him?
And pausing at 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 3 seconds.
If memory served me correctly, I think we reacted to this whole video. He's supposed to be having a testimony that we're looking at, but I think what she's doing is bringing up testimony that she's about to probably ask him about. But yeah, this video was always low. I think we end up finding one that was raised up a notch, but it's Detroit Police Department. Their mics is all fucked up. You see the one that they don't stand with tape and shit. I know they got to make them feel comfortable, but for what? I don't like this part. The smiling is pissing me off.
Second.
That's your password to the line.
That's the face.
It's a face recognition. So you went and use your face, you got a pen, what's that number?
04
04
1925.
1925. Okay, so if I need to know the last time you talked with her, okay, brother? Alright, so would you be willing to give me consent to do that real quick? Thank you. That's fine.
Somebody has sent me something. I don't know how true this is, but I did remember seeing there was a page of Nazaya, an Instagram page, and she had it was a couple of pages she had. One page I think it was somebody's mama. It was like, I almost want to say it was what Vari named his daughter, but it was such and such mommy. And on that page, it had 4/19/25. Now, see, the sick part about this shit is somebody sent me something in the DMs thinking that was when their supposed to be kid would have been born, which made this lady who sent me this thinking that it was definitely leaning towards Shannon more. You know what I'm saying? Because it almost seemed like he would have been okay with this baby being born. Now, listen, Jarvis have had many kids, young kids, from young women. You know what I mean? So when you get away with shit like that for so long, I wonder if you do start to feel comfortable. Now, when we uncovered Shannon video yesterday, I brought it up, and I told people that sometimes you do got to look at things from a woman's perspective. And from a woman's perspective, I can definitely see Shannon snapping the fuck out. We love different. Women, men, they do it too, but listen, we love a little different. And the thing about it is, it's so many things that Shannon had to read between her baby father, who she loved with all her heart, gave this nigga 5 puppies. You feel me? The way that he was talking to her niece couldn't have felt good as a woman. I mean, come on. You got to think about it from a woman's perspective. You got to take yourself out of the equation. Bro, that would make a woman snap the fuck out. Do you not understand? Shannon really had to read Naziah begging for Jarvis to give her some dick in a text message. Oh, she only around here acting crazy because she needs some. Please give her some. Now, it's one thing to hear your niece say that, right? Straight chumping you off. I mean, got your man in a trance. Like, you're doing everything in your power because you want your man to feel for you the way that he is showing to everybody else. That's Shannon. Do you imagine how it is to have to read that, but then on the flip side, have to read your man saying, but I don't want that. This is your D. That would make a bitch crash out. You gotta look at it from all perspectives. That will make a motherfucker crash out. Now, when you think about all of those feelings, and now you know what we do as women, we start computing. When could this shit have started? Now, all of the things that you might have just kind of ignored is vivid in your brain. And trust and believe Shannon been seen them text. Been seen them. We noticed it yesterday in her testimony because she had roasted. I seen the messages between you and Naziah. I don't know what to believe. Bitch, you been feeling how you was feeling. You feel me? That will make a motherfucker crash out. Now you got to put in the fact that she might be having this kid on top of that. Oh yeah. She definitely could have killed her by mistake. Shawty, I'm being dead ass serious. You know what I mean? It might not even been something that you meant to do. I would even give you a little bit of that. It might not have been something that you meant to do, but bro, when you start doing it, it start to feel so good to you. Now I can see that perspective too, so it's just like, that's why this case is so crazy. It got so many different layers to it, but I could definitely see that shit. But then DeWanna just brought up something really big too, like, I mean, Janiyah was being touched. So yeah, I don't know no more.
She looked at me like, what kind of?
J-R-V-I-S. Yeah, it was funny, man.
We have a Jarvis. We work with.
Yeah, I work with a Jarvis.
I don't know. It looked to me like fucking Sergeant Johnson almost want to be on the roster.
Okay, the last you said 11. Main phone 313-585-8719. Password is 041925.
When the last time you used that phone?
Right before that, like,
Okay.
like the morning before I turn myself in.
Okay. Did you cut the phone off or is it still on?
I turned it off. It's still on this Friday. Company-wise.
Company-wise, right. Okay.
Oh, he might have got my text.
It was actually with one of my girlfriends, man, because she took me to see what
You don't understand. I can't understand.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard you say baby mama, 13 kids, fiance.
Yes.
You live with who do you live with?
He's with my
That's the fiance. And we got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, player.
Okay, player. That ain't no okay player. That's a nigga that's insecure and he trying to make it look like he want them bitches. Meanwhile, he got 7 kid girlfriends. Sergeant Johnson, if you don't go the fuck.
Fire Hartleys?
No, man.
Okay.
I actually used it before I went to St.
Okay. So she had her phone. She had her phone.
From my understanding, the police have my phone.
Now, who did they get it from?
Her.
We asked because we don't know this phone.
From my understanding, they conducted a raid on her house.
Okay.
Why they raiding her house? I don't know, that's the same thing.
So she had the phone.
Like, the phone was in her possession.
Okay.
So,
And that's where you left it, when you got locked.
and my jacket in the car.
Okay.
What type of girl? What color? Okay.
You know, I feel like the problem is we got to start doing some, you know, because the problem that I'm having, this nigga had a fiance, a girlfriend, many baby mamas, 13 kids, and he was messing with I don't know how many children. Now, we looked at some of that transcript, and this man would have he would, oh my God, he would sleep with Naziah. He would sleep with Janiyah and still would have the appetite to want to try to mess with the kid with Brooklyn. Now, my thing is this, men, is there some men in the chat? Niggas had this much sperm? Like, what is he doing? I mean, I'm just trying to, please help me understand this. I know there's appetites, but nigga, for real? Like, I'm not understanding this. Could we just, this nigga need to be neutered. He need to be neutered.
Is that your car or her car? Oh, okay, okay.
Pausing at 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 50 seconds.
I can tell that's the last school picture. I can see that's the picture that they got right there. That's what Sergeant Johnson should did. Been sitting on the side of him and squeezing his nuts.
And I know she's getting older, so she's into certain things. Like I come up, she had little fake nails and shit on her. And I know grandma was
So why does it not give it to her?
earn it.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So the value is a mentor like that.
So earn it.
So you mentor her. Would you talk to her daily about anything?
Depending on, certain other things, I've actually been stupid things too. I've been serious, like I said, I've been too much in family business. And pain, like I said, everything that you ever do, you have to earn it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you want something, earn it. You know what I mean? Appreciate it. So that was my whole thing on that. So I used to just give it to him, he would take advantage. And every time I pull it,
This nigga sick. Nigga, stop trying to justify, you giving it. Let me tell you something. It is nothing that no little girl can do at a motherfucking shop. Period. You know what I'm saying? It is no reason why girls should have been coming up to that shop. Especially in the ways. And if that's the case, why in the hell do you always got to be tricking them with the store? Or we going to go to the store but end up at the shop? It is no job a little 13-year-old, an 8-year-old, and an 11-year-old should be doing at your shop. How in the hell you got 3 daughters but it's 5 boys and none of the boys came to clean no tires, wipe down nothing in the shop? Them would be the ones that would be developing a trade, not no fucking girls, man. Shut up. Then the nigga want to sound like he a fucking broke ass pimp, bro. This nigga be making me so mad.
What's her girlfriend's name?
You know about when that picture might have been taken or where? Does she look like that last time you saw her? What she look like the last time you saw her? Any color in braids?
Hold on, y'all. This shit's so low. I gotta hear one more thing. Hold on. This shit low. Let me just hear something real quick.
What's her girlfriend name?
You know about when that picture might have been taken or where? Does she look like that last time you saw her? What she look like the last time you saw her?
Boy, stop. I said that on the video. Nigga, you was going to say the puffs and then change your mind with the long hair. If you don't sit your vanilla bean head ass up, bro. Like, y'all everybody seen that shit, bro. Shut up. Shut up. The last time you saw her, she looked like that. If that was the last time. For real, for real. Wherever she looked like at the last, that's what she looked like. This nigga is a liar. And I just wish sometimes, like, that, I want that man to just choke his ass. I understand you got to make people comfortable, but for fuck what him? I mean, like, why him? Like,
The last time you saw her? Any color in gray?
he was straight doing the puff motion.
Okay.
You talking about back and forth between the house? So she was back and forth.
And I'm pausing at 1 hour, 35 minutes and 6 seconds. And I'm playing at 1 hour, 44 minutes, 34 seconds.
Cause I thought it supposed to be like a good cop, bad cop. Both of these motherfuckers seem good. They trying to make him. I don't know. I just don't feel like he was pressed right. You know what's so scary? Because he just asked her, you know what I'm saying, was you supposed to meet her anytime recently? And he say some shit like, not at all. But the thing about it is, if you was to look at this nigga, if you didn't know any better, you would probably believe him. And the fact of the matter is, we know he's seen her that day. But the way these niggas can just sit there and just be disguised into another motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's scary when you really think about that shit. Because this nigga just sat there and lied like, boy, we know that not only was she at the shop, because your sister even said she seen her that day, nigga. She was also in Ypsilanti, but you made it seem like you didn't know that. Man, this be fucking nuts.
Not at all. Not at all. So, yeah.
Pausing at 1 hour, 45 minutes and 37 seconds. I'm playing at 1 hour, 50 minutes and 44 seconds.
So, not a king, but some of this stuff we can't just. I got that shit. So I just Why would she be texting you everything if you I wasn't moving so easily?
I'm supposed to be living at the house.
It's okay to meet her.
But I'm saying that her and my brother.
So that's
I'm supposed to pick them up at that house, at their grandma's house on Bedford. Okay. Be living at the house.
It's okay to meet her.
But I'm saying that her and my brother.
He just said her and her brother, he was supposed to pick them up at the house. Now, the only brother I know Nasiah to have is Vari. Vari wasn't even there no more. Now, my thing is this. If you're not lying, like even if you're having a sexual relationship with a minor, if you had nothing to do with her disappearance, why lie about that? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy as hell. It's just so weird to me because it just don't make no sense for you to lie about irrelevant stuff if you really didn't do nothing.
I'm supposed to pick them up at that house, at their grandma's house on Bedford. Okay. From time to time.
Andrea John, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna bring it right back. But you said that. And Andrea John, I swear to God, I'm wondering the same fucking thing. Because two things can be right. Now, we know for certain that on January 9th that she seen Jarvis. We know that for a fact. Now, the problem that we're running around to, did he drop her back off? Because when you think about it, and if you watch as much crime shows as I do, he could have definitely dropped her off, right? Hear me out. Jarvis hadn't slept with her that day. You feel me? He drops her back off. Now, as you can see, they had a little secret rendezvous spot where he would pick her up and pretty much probably drop her ass off too as well. So I'm thinking, like, what happens if he did drop her off? She got in the house. Shannon feels with all her heart that this nigga, she was with him. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And let's be clear. She was looking at text messages. So what happens if something went wrong then? Now you got a situation to where Jarvis could also be involved for a whole completely different reason. Not saying that he wasn't there, but something definitely could have happened. You dig what I mean? Now, something bad happened to Nasiah. What do Shannon got to do to cover her tracks? Have you seen such and such? Have you seen her? You know what I mean? Her texting her man asking if she seen her niece was already bonkers. But when you look at different ways, and I mean, I'm pretty sure detectives got to be doing this shit too if we doing it. You got to look at it from all scenarios. And I can definitely see that as well. Straight up. What if she did come home that night? Everything hit the fan. She find out she pregnant, blah, blah, blah. This and this and that. By mistake, you hurt her. Now all of a sudden you calling him, have you seen Nasiah? We looking for her, blah, blah, blah. That would explain why motherfucking Annette waited 24 hours. It's a lot of shit. And when you look at it from that perspective too, it could be a good perspective. Shit. Because I'm just saying, Shannon would have been pissed. Like, when you thinking about her heart of a woman, bro, like, she would have been fucking pissed. And I can definitely see it. Of course, Annette would cover for Shannon. Because that would pose a problem to Annette. She the one getting checks. At this time, it seemed like she had more than one child already. It seemed like to me that she not only had Nasiah, but legally she had Vari. We don't know if she was still getting checks for him. But then it seemed like it was another person. That was another kid. So she would have been looking at that shit weird too. Like, no, we can't stop these checks. You know what I mean? So, Andrea, I at this point, you don't know. Now, the only way that Jarvis could have got involved is how? He already had a case coming up with a minor. So he already knew he had fish to fry with that. Now, Shannon could have easily told this nigga, you gonna help me fix this. You shouldn't have been sleeping with her. Now she pregnant and blah, 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 blah. Bro, it could go so many different ways. That's why I can't wait till October and they get all their asses because some ain't right. Some ain't right.
I did tell them that the location she didn't put at my grandma's house. Yeah, we're supposed to be that because they got out of school whatever time. I was looking at my daughter get out of school. I don't pick them. I don't pick one of them without the other. I don't want it. I don't pick one without the other.
It wasn't.
And pausing at 1 hour, 51 minutes, and 54 seconds.
All I will say is, to be perfectly honest, when we looked at Shannon's case yesterday, when they asked the question about her sending a message about Naziah and asking around Naziah, we can go back to her thing right now. The way she swallowed, it was almost kind of like she was trying to control throwing up. And all I will say is that I'm looking at this whole ass nigga, and I know he lying, and I mean he lies so much to where that's second nature to him, but he don't still give me the same discomfort that Shannon looked to have on the stand. I'm seeing two different people. Now, I don't know. This is some crazy shit.
And I'm playing at 1 hour, 52 minutes, and 47 seconds.
Hey, Cookout Meg!
About the situation she had with some girls. Supposing that jumped on something like that. I'm not sure anything about that situation. So what are you talking about, Mike? She was talking about the number that she called me from. Like I said, they called from different numbers. The IT, this text now shit.
So I can, right. So I can get your number.
I don't know why she was saying my number though. Because anything that we do, like I said, it's always like that. When they call me from text now numbers and all that bullshit. So I'm assuming she was seeing what she said. Like I said, I don't have no reason to have nothing else. My phone is what it is. Everything is in my phone. Y'all have possession of my phone. Take a look at it. Go through it. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know why she said give me my number.
So you saying that you didn't need a right?
I promise to Jesus, I didn't even
Promise to
This
Jesus.
nigga done put it on Jesus. He done put it on Jesus, y'all.
Who you on this plane? On the night?
I'm pausing at 1 hour, 54 minutes, and 42 seconds. And I'm playing at 1 hour, 56 minutes, and 53 seconds.
She knew that she was supposed to come to me.
Did you tell them when he started that she was just, listen.
I told my child to know that I had that she had texted me.
That
Yes.
to meet you.
Yeah, I just told her she had texted me and I asked what number was this. She was like, I don't know. I gave her the number. She said she didn't know what number that was.
So you see that y'all had correspondence the day before on the 8th?
Yeah, from the same number. What does it say?
So,
It said, what do you know?
right, that's you.
That was me saying what I know?
She's saying that.
It's definitely gonna be some stuff that's gonna be put out in trial, as we already know that we didn't see in this preliminary hearing, because we looked at the text messages and we didn't see any text messages from January 8th. But he's referencing some right now when he was saying that you talked to her on the day before, and he referenced the 8th. So there was a lot of text messages that was, I think, introduced in the preliminary that I know for a fact that is going to probably be more in trial, because I never understood that too, because the way that the text messages was, it was like it was skipped. And you like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. This ain't even making no sense. And you definitely know that there was a text message before the three that we seen, the last ones between them, just from how it came in. You know what I'm saying? You could definitely tell.
She asked me who was at work and you just told me what you doing.
Yeah, what do you do?
So, y'all have back and forth conversation.
Like that or something. Like I said, they called me when I had jobs, and I told you when they had my had jobs.
Just the way that the minutes come in, I'm just trying to understand.
So you trying to catch me?
No,
1 hour, 58 minutes, and 23 seconds.
I don't know about y'all. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. To me, Jarvis was controlling this interview.
Detective, it's fair to say that those were just clips of this interview.
Correct.
Okay. And your conversation with Mr. Butts continued on into other kind of topics too.
Correct.
Okay. Did Mr. Butts say the last time that he saw Neziah before she went missing?
Yes, he stated to me that he had last seen her at the end of December or early January, sometime at the grandmother's house.
Okay. And did he say anything about knowing where Neziah's bus stop was?
Yes,
Okay. What did he say about that?
he said that the bus stop was a 3-mile drive in Cornwall.
And when you guys are talking, and you mentioned the name Zaza, who is he referring to as Zaza?
The decedent, he's talking about Isaiah.
And you were showing Mr. Butts some text messages. What were the messages that you were showing him? Where were they from?
From his cell phone data, or I got that information from the officer in charge of the case. I don't know exactly where it was extracted from. I would have to review the document.
Okay. Did like were they from like a cell phone provider? Were they from an app, something like that?
I believe they were from an app.
Okay. And was it your understanding that those were messages between Mr. Butts, the defendant, and Neziah Harris?
Absolutely.
Okay. And the photo that you showed Mr. Butts, where he identified Neziah Harris, I want to show you people's, argument exhibit 12. Ready to approach?
Yes.
Is this similar to the photo that you showed Mr. Butts in your interview?
Yes.
What's the only difference, if there is any?
It appears to be the same. I feel like my picture was zoomed in a little bit.
Okay, so it's just a smaller version. Was yours in color also?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And is this the one where he identified as Neziah Harris?
Yes.
I think we got the time to.
Good afternoon, Detective Harris.
Good afternoon.
So, let me ask you, first of all, your role in this case, were you primarily just to interview Mr. Butts, or were you involved in the greater investigation?
Mainly for the interview. I assisted on a search.
Okay. So, you interviewed Mr. Butts on February 15th, correct?
Yes.
Okay. He was already in custody, correct?
Yes.
And where did this interview take place at?
Detroit Police Headquarters.
Okay. Did you transport him, or was he already there when you got there?
He was already there.
Okay. So you don't know what conversation was had with him prior to getting there, correct?
No.
Okay. How long was he there prior to you seeing him? Do you know?
I can't recall, sir.
Okay. But it was you and your partner, Lisa Johnson?
Yes.
All right. You came into the room, correct? And he was already in the room when you came in?
Yes.
And you said that you didn't offer him any food or drinks.
No.
Okay. Do you know have he had a chance to sleep, use the restroom?
No.
Okay.
Nigga.
So you begin the interview with the reading of his constitutional rights.
Yes.
All right. And you said you believed he understood English. He understood everything he said, correct?
Correct.
And you read the rights from him.
Yes.
Did you read them? Did he read them to you, or did you read them to him?
I recited them to him first,
Okay.
and then I asked him to go over it and read it himself.
Okay. You didn't have him read them out loud.
I can't recall. I can't recall. No.
All right. And at the initial behind each one of those, right?
Excuse, stop, please. I get the police department did horrible. Half of these motherfuckers don't even look like they want to be there.
His phone number, correct?
Correct.
All right. First of all, let me ask you, what was Mr. Butt's demeanor at this time?
His demeanor, initially it appeared to be forthcoming.
Okay. So he appeared to answer all your questions, correct?
Yes.
Didn't hesitate in answering any of your questions, did he?
No.
All right. And it was a conversation between the two, correct?
Yes.
Get him off the
You said
stand.
This interview took place over 2 hours and 15 minutes. Is that what I had?
I feel it was about a couple hours, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, this a light skinned nigga effect. They all in cahoots. Get him off the stand. I
So
don't.
you asked him about his cell phone, correct?
Yes.
He gave you the cell phone. He gave you his number, correct?
Yes.
And he even signed off to say, yeah, go ahead and search my cell phone, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now you asked him about January 9th, correct?
Yes.
And he told you he did not do, he had a legal issue up in Clinton Township. I'm
Yes.
sorry, he had a legal issue, excuse me.
Yeah, he said he had a legal issue, yes.
All right. Did you check and verify whether or not that was true?
I did not.
Okay.
And that was gonna pose me to my next question. Did anybody? Y'all just took the convict's word for it. Yeah, don't send me to jail. We playing that unalive a nigga later. I got a legal response. Are you fucking serious right now?
And you asked him about Desire coming to his shop, correct? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you asked him about his interaction with Desire, correct?
Yes.
And he told you that she would come to his shop from time to time, correct?
Yes.
And he would have her do work in his shop, correct?
Yes.
And he also told you he had his daughter do work as well, correct?
Correct.
It's making me want to throw up so bad because when they're saying do work, when we looked at that transcript, we know what work they were doing. And that's including his own daughter. And that is blowing my top. Facts it is. Because it's like the niggas telling the truth in plain sight. You dig what I mean? Like, that is wild to me.
Did you verify whether or not that was true?
I did not.
Okay. You asked him about a bus stop, correct?
Correct.
And he said he told you where this bus stop was, correct?
Correct.
And did you find out how he knew where this bus stop was?
I did not.
I'm sorry?
I did not.
Did he tell you that anyone told him where this bus stop was?
I'm not sure, sir. I can't recall that, sir.
You can't recall? Maybe that's true?
I can't recall, sir.
Can't recall, okay. Just one moment.
I can't even bite niggas the way I want to. They'll know it's me. I got a gap. They'll know everywhere I done struck. I'm gonna be getting mad as hell, dog.
Yeah, I have no further questions.
Are you ready?
No, Judge.
You're done?
What I am seeing a pattern of the people that we missed is that none of them knew shit. You know what I mean? I know that there's a certain code of conduct that you gotta, you know what I'm saying, have when you're interviewing certain folks. But to me, this motherfucker here, he was a little too passive. Smiling and laughing and carrying on, letting Jarvis control the interview. I didn't like. I mean, to me, that was just like a walk around the block. It was like Jarvis talking to two of his hoes. To me, y'all let me know how y'all feel in these comments, man. Drop it down right now. I think we got one more that we can get into before you know what I'm saying, before 6 o'clock. We're gonna try to get into it. Y'all stay tuned. Hold on 1 second.